The One Big Beautiful Bill passed and was officially signed into law on July 4th, 2025. This is the series where I break down the Big Beautiful Bill so you can understand how this bill impacts you. Hi, my name is Ogechi. I'm a financial educator, investor, and founder of One Savvy Dollar. On this channel, we talk about the stock market, money mindset, personal finance, and all things money with the goal of helping you build wealth. So first off, welcome back to my channel and thank you for spending this 7 to 10 minutes with me. I'm super excited and glad that you're here. Next, if you haven't liked and subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please like and subscribe so that you can grow your money and we can build the community over here. So in the last video, we talked about defense, we talked about healthcare, and we talked about welfare. I'll link to that video so that you can follow this series. In today's video, we'll talk about two sections of the Big Beautiful Bill, and that's border security, which includes immigration and customs enforcement, popularly known as ICE, and student loans. Ready? Let's start with border security. 170 billion has been allocated to border security, and as I did in the last video, which you can watch somewhere on this screen, I'll give you a small breakdown of the $170 billion because, again, as a taxpayer, you deserve to know. So 170 billion for border security breaks down like this. We have 51 billion to build a wall on the border, 45 billion for 100,000 detention beds, 29 billion to hire new immigration and customs enforcement agents. I think the goal over there is to hire at least 10,000 new officers. We have 13 billion going to states as reimbursement for border enforcement, 10 billion going to Department of Homeland Security as reimbursement for costs related to border security. We have 7.8 billion to hire border patrol agents, and again, the goal over there is to hire at least 3,000 new agents. We have 6.2 billion for border technology and vetting, 2.7 billion for border surveillance, and 3.3 billion to hire immigration judges and staff. I'm probably missing a couple of billions in the allocation for border security, but now you have some idea of how that 170 billion breaks out. Again, if you're looking for a job, now you know where to start because by my calculation, at least 13,000 people will be hired. And if you're still here, type border security in the comment section. I want to know if you're still locked in with me. So we're going to move on to the second category within this video, which is student loans. Now, there were some changes to student loans in the form of limits. For starters, unsubsidized student loans for graduate students will be capped at $20,500 per year and $100,000 lifetime. Students seeking professional degrees like medical school or law school will now be capped at $50,000 per year and $200,000 lifetime. Grad Plus loans will be eliminated, gone completely. Grad Plus allowed grad students to borrow the entire cost of attendance minus any federal aid. The student loan borrowing limit now has a lifetime cap of $257,000. And here's the part I need you to remember for student loans. These limits are for federal loans only. I think, people pursuing professional degrees like doctors, lawyers, and possibly even some dentists will be very much impacted. I mean, the average cost of medical school is way more than 200,000, and that's medical school alone because, they still have other things to pay for. There are a lot of medical students with at least $400,000 or more in student loans. Experts are saying that the new student loan limits will put a stop on the rising tuition costs, which, as we know, has gone up significantly over the years. Personally, I don't think so. I mean, the trap that I see is that more students will likely apply for private loans to fill in the funding gap because right now, 90% of student loans come from the federal government and 10% are private loans according to collegeboard.com. So it'll just be interesting to see how this percentage shifts going forward. But certainly, the Big Beautiful Bill will change how students borrow going forward. So in today's video, we've covered border security and we've also talked about student loans. Tell me how you feel in the comment section. Are you being impacted by any one of these categories? Will you be applying for a job at immigration and custom enforcement, or are you a student looking to borrow for school? Also, please, if you haven't yet, like and subscribe to this channel so that we can build our wealth together. And as always, my name is Ogechi from One Savvy Dollar, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.